What up YouTube, this is Terturl here. This is my series that I'll be making. It is learning how to code. This will be almost every language that I know at least. That is HTML, PHP, JavaScript, CSS, Java itself, and maybe just some more if I can think of any off the bat here. And maybe XHTML, but I'm not sure right now. So our first series will be HTML, since it's easy to understand and learn, and it's probably like the easiest coding language. And then next series will be CSS, and I'm not gonna have the series in order. So like I'll do a few episodes of HTML, and then I'll go to the second series and do like 1 or 2 episodes of CSS, and then come back and do some more episodes with series 1 with HTML. So if you see me that there's a second series out, or a third series, do not think that, oh man, he stopped doing HTML or CSS. I will be doing more of it. It's just want to do it out of order, so then like I can then use CSS and HTML in Season 1. You guys will get it later. So to start with HTML, you would need Notepad, and that's actually about all you need. But I use Notepad++ because I just think it's easier to use. So all you're gonna do is, if you're Windows 8, this is kind of easier. But just do new text document, and then just name it HTML tut, and then change the .text to .html. But now if you were Windows 7 users, you would go to your Notepad. Hold on, so let me just get mine out real quick. Notepad. And then you would just keep it like this. You would just open up Notepad. And then from there you would start editing it. But I do not like using the regular Notepad. I use Notepad++. I just think it's easier. So to start coding with HTML, you gotta first have the HTML tags. If I can spell it right. Now the way HTML works is that it works with tags, and it will read the tags. So like if we were to put HTML, then it would read inside these brackets. So on the next one, the next tag I want to show you guys is the head tab. Stuff that goes inside of here is not seen except for the title. And I'll put HTML tutorial. Now the title would be what's shown right here, or in Google Chrome it would be like right here. And I do not know how to add pictures yet, but I'm gonna figure out that sometimes. So then like when you open this up, it would show a picture right here instead of showing a blank page like it just did right now. But and then the head is what's not typically seen, but will still run codes like scripts, link sheets, and CSS, stuff like that. So now we got the head done. We're now going to go to the body, and now the body is what will be shown inside here. So I'll be doing a typical thing, or an easy to understand thing, is that there are 6 default letter sizes. So we'll see them all here. H1 is the biggest. Or I should say like largest. This is the largest font size. There's H2, which is a bit smaller. Oops. H3 is actually the default size. So I'm actually going to give an example here pretty soon. So H3 default. So, and also right below that, I'm also going to put default, just so then you guys can see that that this will be the regular font size. H4 would be a bit smaller. H5 is a bit more smaller, so I'll put smaller, smaller, and then H6 is the smallest that you can get. Okay, well, I don't think that it's the most you can get, but there's some ways to do it. So, and if we save this, this will all be shown inside our HTML. So now we're going to run this, and you now see that it shows HTML tutorial. Huh. Well, it's not trying to read it. I do not know what's wrong right now. Might have messed up some. Oh, that's why I put. Okay. This has to be /titles, not HTML. That might be the problem there. Okay, there we go. It looks like that default actually is not even a default thing. Well, then let's just say that default is its own. How about that? Oh, wait a minute. No. Default is actually here. Let's say it like this. H1, 2, and 3 are the same, but default is H4. Small would be H5. Smaller would be H6, and smallest would be H7. It's kind of hard to think about this, but these all get smaller as you see, and it looks like that the default is actually like more of an that's actually smaller than this, but bigger than this, I think, and I'm not very sure for that. So this is just basic stuff today, nothing fancy. So like using the H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are the very basic you can get. And the title is probably also really basic. But now let's just do like one little thing for our last part of this. Is we can change fonts in these. This is font coloring is actually more of the CSS type, but I'll be showing it in this because, well, it also uses tags, and also this will introduce our first I forgot what it's called. I'll just say it next video, but some tags can have extra stuff after the actual name of it. So like if we just put font and font, well, that's not going to be doing anything. But now if we put font space color, this will now be reading font and then its color. So in its color, well, let's put red, and then we'll put a different one for this one. Oh, did I not copy this? I want to copy it all. Control C and Control V. Okay, well, we'll just do it twice because I don't want to copy and paste in a lot of times. And crap, that was completely by accident. So now, as we see here, we now have this will display these colors, and I usually do it in lowercase just because I don't think it can read it in higher case, but I don't really know for sure. So now we can save this, and now we can see the difference is that now we will have font colors, red and blue. We can also add, well, really any color in the human hex value coloring. So we can use hex values in this, and hex values are something that I'll get into more later because I'm running out of time for our first video. And so this is HTML, first series, first episode. This is learning how to code with Turtle, and yeah, this has been first episode. Kind of excited. And next episode we'll probably going over lists, option values, the two different kinds of lists, the hex value colors, just kind of newer stuff. And I will also always be using this one, so we'll always be using the HTML tut.html. So hope you guys like this. This has been my first episode. Yeah, see you guys.